I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Man, first of all, thank you for the hoodie. I mean, I'm feeling fly. You coordinating a little more than I am right now, but I'm really digging the threads though.
The gold is flashy, so
I mean, it's
you know.
royalty, baby. I'm supposed to be right here where I'm at. You know what I mean? But I have to ask these questions to you. What really got you started in the, saying, look, I wanted a clothing line, with such because you have a clothing line, but it means so much. Like
Yes.
the words and the meaning of your clothing line, it means a lot. So
Yeah, so progress and proceed. That's the brand. Progress and proceed with true integrity is the message of the brand. That's something I told myself for years. We're talking like 10 plus years. So I always knew I wanted a brand. I always knew I wanted to be a motivational speaker, somebody who helped encourage and motivate others to do better in life. So, and it's a mission. So
this has been a 10-year mission.
oh yeah, I had to grow within myself first, before we start instilling in others. So.
And see, I can see your greatness because I had to grow into myself too before I actually knew it was me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be confident in what you are. Then in the same breath, you got to progress. Proceed to your greatness. You know what I mean? So
progress and proceed.
Progress. First, you got to I think it's progress. I got to progress in this thing and then proceed in some greatness. You know what I'm saying? I got to first recognize my greatness and then move on into it.
That's right.
But with you having that message for 10 years, what really everybody will say, they want a clothing business. Everybody say they got a couple t-shirts, they didn't print it. But what made you say, hey, I want to start this and actually move forward with it and try to really grind at it?
It's not about clothes. It was never about clothes. It was always about the message. Like I said, I wanted to be a motivational speaker. When I was about 20, I was training call center classes for people for 3 weeks at a time, 15 to 20 people. And so I was speaking, and when they went out to do their job, they did well. And that was my job to make sure they did well. So I've been instilling integrity into my peers for a long time. And it wasn't about clothes, but I always knew how to brand something to stand for. And it's so easy to be like, this is me. This is what I got to talk about. It's so easy to start talking and everybody needs clothes. So it's easy.
Great talking point. great conversational piece.
Exactly. Everywhere you go.
Now, you say you want to be a motivational speaker. I have to ask this question because there's a lot of people right now is really discouraged sometimes or just lazy at their motivation at pursuing their dreams.
Right.
Talk to the people in this camera right here and tell them what would you do? What would be the steps for you to stop with the laziness so much or to proceed, with your purpose? You know what I mean?
Thanks for asking that because
that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? I'm here every Tuesday, 30, baby.
I think that what this world needs more than anything is everybody to be more intentional. And if we could all be more intentional, and I'm talking about intentional and being your best self all the time in everything that you do. And that's every interaction, every person you talk to, every day, day in, day out, intentional to be your higher self. And so what that would really look like is we would be the person in every interaction to extend love and appreciation and generosity to others. We would be the person to extend forgiveness and understanding to others. We would be the person to extend hope and possibility to others. So I'm just trying to be that example. It's a mission to just do God's work the best way I know how. And it's every day.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I look for afar. I'm always an observer of my community, always trying to find where greatness is because I think it's greatness in all of us. But when people try to express that and actually show their greatness,
right.
It kind of tickles my fancy a little bit. And so, I've seen you at pop-ups and stuff, and then I followed you. And then I just, I always like to see people's progression and how they move and what their greatness is. I really like to see that because it makes me motivated to keep going. Because, we all got a purpose. We got to just walk into it, and sometimes we don't know the purpose or we don't know what we want to do. I mean, everybody will say, well, I don't really know what I want to do. You ain't really took the time enough to actually, some soul searching and think about it and to, not play video games so much or do what everybody else is wanting to do. But, you know, focus on what your purpose is, you know, what's your passion. And I think a lot of that, you know, goes with integrity, because, you know, people say they have it, but they don't even look in the mirror and say, yo, like,
That's right.
I'm going to hold true to what I'm saying right now, or what I've done right here in this mirror.
Right.
I think that's the hardest part, you know. But like, you always living like, I don't see too many bad days coming up out of you.
Oh,
like,
man.
How do you live in such a positive world, in this world of chaos?
Yeah. Hey, every day you have to wake up on the right side, get your day started on the right side. I was just telling him every day I wake up, stretching, drinking water, coffee, get my mind right before you go out into the world. And it's preventative, you know. When I use this example, like when I was in office work, and there's windows and you can see who's coming through, and before they come you'd be like, oh man, this person kind of, ooh, okay, let me pray about it real quick. Let me get through this conversation for 5 minutes, and then boom, you know, it's a lot of preventative work, like you were saying.
Yeah, preventative work. I think a lot of people, and that encouragement, right? I try to make sure that's in my area, like in my world, because there's a lot of negative stuff that goes on out here. And I think it got to be a healthy balance of knowing what's going on outside, but then being true to being positive and understanding it could be better every day.
That's
every
right.
second, actually, every moment you have, it can be better as long as you're going after it.
That's right.
And I truly appreciate your glow, girl, because you got a glow. Okay, you got a glow about you, and it's, you know, you got a clothing line, but it's with a purpose. And then I think it's real more of a talking point for you for more people to understand, to perceive.
That's right. Yeah, it's a message. It's not about fashion. It's the message.
Look, I can see you messaging
and
a whole lot of people.
I would talk about it every day.
Okay, well, you need to, hey, listen, y'all, make sure y'all understand this right now. She wants to be a motivational speaker. There's a lot of people out here that probably would love to hear her message. Make sure you guys tap in with her. Now, she's going to give you guys all the info about where you can follow her, and all the things that she's doing, the latest pop-up, if you have one that's coming up. I want you guys, say it in this camera right here.
Okay.
For me, all of the things that you got going on and where they can follow you.
Oh, all the things I got.
Because you got, okay. You a hustler, baby.
Okay, so first the website is progressandproceed.com. You can get the Instagram, Progress and Proceed, the Facebook, Progress and Proceed.
Come on.
It's a message, okay? And then my personal Instagram, where you could catch my messages and more motivation, is Leann Taamu. That's at YANTAAMU. My name is Leann Taamu. I got a pop-up. I be out with the Friends pop-up.
Big shout out to Friends.
Yeah, right now, my birthday's this month, and I got a big heart, so I got a raffle going on. We're giving away cakes. We're giving away pudding. We're giving away the Dom's banana pudding.
Okay, Dom's was on here. Dom's little banana pudding. He was on here. Now his wife need to come on here because I got some knots right here in the middle of my back. I heard she got strong hands, so I need to get her on the show. Oh, you heard about that too?
I heard about it. Yeah,
okay, so you ain't one of us got to test it out one of these days. But big shout out to Friends. You're gonna do a giveaway for your birthday, so you're not gonna have a celebration. You're gonna actually celebrate by having a.
Yeah, I got a big heart. I never really celebrated myself like that, but that makes me joyful. So why not? I did it last year, and we're gonna do it again this year. So.
Okay, I will. I got to tell you though. Somebody told me this. My brother Ray, all my brothers really tell me this, is that we got to glow up too, and we got to recognize our glow, and we got to celebrate it too. And sometimes, like, I be so engulfed in work, man, that I forget everything because I'm just so focused and determined, and I don't get enough time or a break to just say, you know what, I did it. You know what I mean? And I can celebrate with my brothers because that's the only people that encourage me sometimes.
That's right.
It's just my village, right? So I just will say, I'm with you. You working and grinding. I love it. You know what I mean? But I just want you to just take a little second, enjoy yourself. You see me doing my dances and all of that. I do it because I get stressed out. And sometimes I'm so focused on what I'm doing that I need to take a break and do a Tootsie Roll real fast that understand life is still great and
That's right.
it's still joyous. You know what I mean? I still want to love what I'm doing. So that's all I want to say. And I really appreciate you coming on to the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate my hoodie, but we're going to see each other again because we always
will.
out here, baby, in these streets. Appreciate you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, come